back on 84.5 Atikin Public Radio. We have a very special segment for you all today. We have Miltiades, commander of the Greek army, and Datis, commander of the Persian forces, in studio, here to discuss the recent battle at Marathon. Men, thank you both for being here today.
Great to be here, and represent the homeland, Jake.
Yeah, let's make this quick. I gotta get back to Persia and continue to plot your ultimate defeat.
Yes, well, let's jump right into it. Miltiades, you and the Greek forces scored an impressive victory at Marathon. Tell us how you pulled off this upset.
It was quite a feat, Jake. Our victory just shows that the Persians are not as dominant as they seem to be. Knowing that we were outnumbered, we stacked the middle of our forces and surprised the Persians early in the morning, after I had to convince our fleet that waiting for the Spartans was an ill-advised strategy. We had to attack and do it fast, and that's what we did.
Wow, what an exciting event!
Whoa. Don't get too excited about it, you fool. The Greeks pulled off the impossible at Marathon. We had them incredibly outnumbered, and they had to resort to scare tactics in order to defeat us. This was just a minor setback. The Persians are angry and ready to come back and put the finishing dagger in this war.
Yeah, right. Don't try to play this incredible victory off as nothing. This victory was a major event in this war. And you know as well as I do that we outsmarted you Persians. How many Persians were left on that battlefield? About 6,400?
The numbers aren't important. If I recall correctly, your precious commander Callimachus was lying face down in the dirt after that battle. Am I right?
How dare you speak so disrespectfully about a Greek commander? Callimachus was a great man, greater than any pitiful Persian coward that ran like a chicken with its head cut off away from Marathon, afraid of our fleet.
Okay, men. Let's keep our cool here. Miltiades, what does this victory reveal about the Greek and Persian armies?
This decisive victory for the Greeks clearly shows that the Persian fleet is not invincible on land, as everyone loves to claim. The Greek hoplites at Marathon fought with power and courage, and that is what matters in a soldier. We also proved how much faster we are than them. No Persian could cover that mile separating our forces as fast as we did, especially with all of our superior armor on.
Datis, your thoughts?
My thoughts? I think that Miltiades had a little too much wine after that fluke victory. The Persian fleet is the most dominant and destructive force on land in the world. One little misstep does not change that concrete fact. This battle was a minor setback for us. Like I said earlier, my fleet is waiting back in Persia to plot the next step in our victory. It's only a matter of time, trust me. And your superior army? What a joke. Our iron scale armor allows for faster and more evasive tactics, and we use color and patterns of the finest quality for our tunics. You silly hoplite shields have the ugliest designs I've ever seen.
Oh, Datis, how you lack humility. Your armor shows the kind of barbarians you Persians are. Leaving your head and legs without any hard armor makes them both an easy target. And not only has your land power been crushed, you and I both know that no one can defeat the Greeks on the sea. There is no better admiral than Themistocles, and our sea fleet is top-notch.
Miltiades, how does this Greek hoplites respond to the victory at Marathon?
Morale has never been higher in this war, Jake. We know what we are fighting for. The freedom that we rightly deserve. This victory testifies to how fighting for what's right can do the impossible. We Greeks know that we must fight to save our people, and our hoplites are honored to take on the challenge.
You Greeks are so narrow-minded. Just look at our empire. It stretches from the Ionian coast all the way to India. Adding Attica to our empire is just natural, and you Greeks should be honored to be included in such a powerful empire. Hearing all this talk of fighting for freedom makes me sick.
Miltiades, tell us a bit about the new developments in Athens because of this Greek victory at Marathon.
Athens has responded very appropriately to this development. This victory has proven just how good our military is, and Athens has realized this as well. Now that archons are chosen by lot from the Council of the 500, strong leaders are becoming more and more interested in strategia, positions. More and more courageous and influential leaders are being introduced.
I can't even sit here and bear listening to this bogus democracy crap. We Persians have a courageous and influential leader, our High King Darius. You Greeks follow whoever's the flavor of the week. Your so-called democracy is nothing more than a cover-up for not having a strong leader courageous enough to lead you, because you all know that Athens and Greece in general has no chance of defeating us.
All I've heard from you today, Datis, is all talk and no action. You keep telling us how you and your Persian fleet is this big, incredible force, yet you all ran away in panic when you actually faced the Greek hoplite army. I, being a Greek, am a man of action, and we showed the whole world that we are a dominant military power, while embarrassing you and your Persian fleet at Marathon. How about you quit with your big words and back them up?
You have some nerve to speak to me like that, you punk! You'll never even come close to being the commander I am. I keep saying it because apparently your thick skull can't comprehend it. Marathon was a fluke. You and your disgraceful Greek fleet will bow to the High King in due time, and your precious democracy will be squashed like a bug under my boot.
You do realize that there is nothing from keeping me from showing you what our Greek fleet will do to your pitiful Persians in that next battle, right?
Bring it on, you filthy Greek!
Take your bombs!
Break the arms off!
Steal your... Wow, go Miltiades! Show him that barbarian who's boss! That's going to be all we have for you folks today. Oh!
I'm bleeding!
Tune in daily to 84.5 Attican Public Radio for up-to-date information about the Persian War.
Give me one of your
Ouch!
Give me one of your rocks.
This is DJ Jake, signing out.
Give me your rocks. Give me one of your Persian rocks.
I'm gonna take your gun pellet!
Take us to the Olive Garden.